The spring morning was soft, the kind that wraps you in hope. Sunlight glinted off parked cars, and a sprinkler whispered in the distance. Clara Bennett stood barefoot on her porch, 7 months pregnant, her hand cradling her belly, a mug of herbal tea steaming in the other. Across the cul-de-sac, kids scribbled chalk dinosaurs, and she smiled, imagining her son joining them. Inside, her husband, Lucas, flipped pancakes, the scent of syrup drifting out. Everything felt right until a black SUV prowled into VYEW, tinted windows hiding its intent. 2 men in tactical vests patched with HOA enforcement stepped out. Clara's smile vanished. Her neighborhood had no HOA. When one shoved her down the steps, her scream pierced the calm. Lucas didn't shout, acted. One punch broke a jaw, the other man sailed into the fountain. But what came next? Even the cops couldn't predict. The SUV idled ominously, its engine a low growl. The men, one stocky with a shaved head, the other lanky, tapping a phone, moved with practiced menace. "Your VYO Latin code 37A. The stocky one barked, clipboard raised. "Landscaping non-compliance." Clara frowned. "We don't have an HOA. "You're on private property," he scoffed, stepping onto her porch. "Mulch beds non-cohesive. Bushes too high. Step aside or we cite you." Her pulse quickened, protective instincts flaring. "Leave. I'm pregnant. My husband's inside." He lunged, VYing her shoulder. Clara stumbled, her foot catching the mat. She fell, crashing onto the brick path, tea mug shattering. Pain seared her side, but fear for her baby choked her. She curled around her belly, gasping. Lucas burst out, a Marine's calm masking lethal intent. He saw Clara on the ground and became a storm focused, unstoppable. The stocky man, still on the steps, smirked. She resisted inspection. Lucas's voice was steel. "Did you push my pregnant wife?" The man laughed. "She got in the way." "Wrong move." Lucas grabbed his vest, yanked him down, and drove an elbow into his jaw. The crack echoed like a gunshot. The man collapsed, unconscious, into Clara's petunias. Neighbors gasped, phones rose. The lanky man by the SUV fumbled his walkie. "Back up, code." Lucas was on him in 3 strides, dodging a wild swing, twisting his arm, and hurling him into the garden fountain. Water erupted, the cherub statue toppling as the man flailed, soaked and sputtering. Clara, clutching her belly, felt the baby kick relief flooded her. "Mrs. Larson," a neighbor, knelt beside her. "You okay, hon?" Clara nodded, shaky. "He's MOVYing." Lucas dropped to her side, brushing her hair back. "You hurt?" His voice cracked. "I'm okay," she whispered, gripping his hand. Sirens wailed. The cul-de-sac buzzed, neighbors, kids, dogs. The stocky man groaned, blood staining the mulch. The fountain guy, drenched, raised his hands, babbling about safety inspections. Lucas stood over him. "You trespassed. You assaulted my wife. Stay down." Officer Caldwell arrived, recognizing Lucas instantly. "What happened?" Lucas was blunt. "They posed as HOA, pushed Clara. I stopped them." Caldwell eyed the unconscious man, then the fountain. "Hell of a stop." EMTs checked Clara vitals steady, baby strong. "Lucky," one said. She nodded, tears falling. The stocky man needed a stretcher. The other was cuffed, still dripping. Caldwell bagged a cracked phone from the SUV. "Fake IDs, fake badges. This is big." Footage from a teen's phone, live-streamed, showed everything, the shove, the punch, the splash. "It's VY-RAL." The kid grinned. 80,000 VYUs. The crowd swelled, neighbors sharing stories. "They fined my dad for his roses," one said. Tried to tow my mailbox. Another added. Caldwell's radio crackled similar scams in nearby towns, targeting the elderly. The phone revealed chilling notes. Widow, home by 9. Blind spot on left. Photos of houses, schedules, vulnerabilities. The men, Greg Harlan and Todd Vance, worked for a shell company, CIVYC Pride Enforcers, led by a conman, Carl Dempsey. Their scam, fake fines, cash demands, intimidation. Clara and Lucas were just the first to fight back. By evening, the VY Deo hit millions. Headlines screamed, Marine husband destroys fake HOA thugs. Comments flooded, that's a real man. They deserved worse. Some cried VY Gillante, others hailed Lucas as a hero. My grandma paid these creeps. This is love, not violence. Clara, bruised but unbroken, declined VYUs, wanting quiet. Lucas gave one statement. They hurt my family. I acted. If you think that's wrong, ask why they touched my pregnant wife. The sheriff's posted it out VYU'd the fight. The investigation exploded. Forensics uncovered 40 VY Tims across 4 counties, mostly seniors, scammed for violations. Dempsey, a disgraced contractor, was nabbed at a compliance seminar. His arraignment, Tele-VY said, drew boos when he claimed, "We just enforce standards." The DA charged Harlan with assault, fraud, and impersonation 6 years, no parole. Vance took a plea 18 months, plus 1,000 hours teaching seniors scam prevention. Dempsey faced federal racketeering. The Reynolds Act, inspired by Clara's case, pushed for stricter enforcement IDs and harsher penalties, passing in 3 states. The neighborhood transformed. Mr. Chin started a watch group, Mrs. Larson printed scam awareness cards. A retired judge offered free legal aid. Clara walked daily, pausing by the fountain, now fixed but crack-eater reminder. Lucas added a plaque, "Here fell deceit. Truth stands firm." Kids left drawings, teens taped notes, "Your husband's my hero. I want to protect like him." Clara saved them for her son. In July, Clara gave birth to Valor, a boy with fierce eyes and a grip like his dad's. The name wasn't for fame, it was for the moment Lucas became a shield. At a quiet park event, neighbors dedicated a bench to those who protect. Clara whispered to Lucas, "They broke a jaw, we broke their lie." He nodded, rocking Valor. A note appeared in their fence, "You gave me courage to report my scam. I'm free because of you." Clara held it, smiling at the fountain. "Justice didn't go viral," she said. "It went home." The trial was electric. Judge Evelyn Holt, a no-nonsense former DA, stared down Harlan and Vance. "This wasn't a mistake," she said. "It was predation, calculated, cruel, targeting the defenseless." She praised Clara's resolve, noting her stand exposed a racket. Harlan's neck brace didn't hide his defeat. Vance avoided Clara's gaze. Holt's gavel fell like thunder, her words a warning. "Fake a badge, face real consequences. Justice can look like a fist." Laughter rippled, cathartic, not mocking. Clara's journal grew, a red book titled For Valor. "You were born from a fight, but you'll live for a promise." She wrote of the silence after the splash, when fear broke and truth rose. Neighbors rebuilt, not just homes but bonds. The fountain, scarred, stood proud. Lucas cleaned it weekly, Valor cooing nearby. One dusk, Clara asked, "Hear that quiet after the splash?" Lucas nodded. The world exhaled. She smiled. "That's when I knew we'd won." Valor's tiny fist curled, and the cracked cherub gleamed, a testament to a porch that refused to fall.
If you were the one in this story, how would you react? Would you stand up and fight back, or accept the unreasonable pressure and control from the HOA? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this VY Deo with more people. Your small action gives us the motivation to keep bringing you more intense and engaging stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next VY Deo.